Hi guys, I continue sharing my experience with electric fence in struggling with raccoons and other animals. Last year I installed an electric fence called Gallagher Garden and Backyard Protection Kit A600. This fence doesn't kill animals, it just scares them by electroshocking. As you can see, I still have huge traffic on my backyard at night time, but actually it's not something that I worry about. I don't care. But by the end of summertime my grapes ripen. Since I'm making homemade wine, it becomes critical to protect the harvest, especially from raccoons. I lost my grapes completely a couple of years in a row before I started looking for a solution. Last year I decided to try electric fence and it worked to a certain degree. You can watch my video from last year. The link is on the screen and in the comments below. First of all, I would like to thank all of you who responded to this video. Back then I expressed my concern that the fence doesn't work as I expected. Raccoons still sneak through the fence, perhaps in 50% of the cases. I got lots of comments and advices, some of them were very helpful, so today I have an update and thank you guys. This year I installed the same fence again and I think I improved a lot, but I still have few questions. Many of you recommended increasing the voltage by using external battery, but I decided not to do this as this is troublesome and even somewhat expensive, considering battery, adapter, charger. Also, the results are not guaranteed. It will increase the voltage by 33% only, from 9 to 12 volts, which is maximum that my Energizer allows. What I did instead is I removed the top string. To be precise, it's still installed, but it's not connected to the circuit anymore. It's just a dummy string now that I kept just in case, as an additional obstacle for raccoons, for example, in case they want to jump over the fence. Well, I had a feeling that removing top string from the fence might help. The shorter the circuit is, the less resistance is, and therefore the amperage should be higher. I'm not really sure if I'm correct, but from what I remember from my high school classes, it should be. It's just ohms low, if I'm not mistaken. So now I have 3 strings instead of 4, and supposedly I increased the amperage by 25%. Well guys, am I correct? What do you think? Also, of course, I installed 6 fresh D-size alkaline Duracell batteries, which I bought from Costco at a fairly low price. Last year I had same D-size Energizer Max batteries. I don't think it makes any difference, the bottom line is that they are fresh. By the way, I made a mistake last year. The size is D, not AA. Anyways, let's see how that worked. First of all, I think I learned one thing from raccoons' behavior, and I actually confirmed it with Google. Being electroshocked once, they remember it and they do not try to pass through the fence again. Simply put, they remember the pain. See these examples, they don't even try to go through despite they smell the grapes, which are Concord if you know, and it smells really sweet. I guess these local guys just remember the pain from last year. This is one thing. Another thing is their nose is very sensitive, and if they get shocked in the nose, that's the most efficient shocking. Watch these examples. By the way, most of these examples are recorded early morning on 25th of August, when my electric fence had a massive battle with raccoons. At least 10 raccoons, maybe even a dozen, tried to cross the fence at different times during this morning. Few of them succeeded, but most of them were pushed back. But if they don't touch the fence by the nose, they feel much less pain, as their fur is pretty thick, so they still can sneak through the fence. Also, my fence sends an impulse to the electric circuit once a second, so if they are fast enough and lucky enough, they don't feel any pain at all. In this example, this curious guy was electroshocked, but not that strong, I think. But the guy was slow enough to get a punch. As you can see, it even turned around, wondering what happened. Very curious guy. Watch these examples too. Sorry for the quality, some of them were far away from the camera. So I decided to make them to stop for a second or two when crossing the fence. I bought a few so-called cat mats. I bought the cheapest ones from Lee Volley store, but you can find them on Amazon or in some other stores. I placed them along the fence and I think it will work. Unfortunately, I cannot prove it, but I still believe that combination of two things, electric fence and cat mats, would work. I have to tell you that after 25th of August battle, not many raccoons were coming to my backyard at all. As I said, they remember the pain. Though, I have one recording that actually partially proves that, but not completely. This guy still went through the fence, but he was a really unique, brave guy. We even called him Terminator, as he went through all the obstacles. See this? He touched the mat and stopped, and was electroshocked twice when crossing the fence. See, first time he even turned around, and then I think here is the second time. His lower body even jumped a little bit. But Terminator decided to go ahead. Upstairs there is another cat mat, so at first he didn't want to go further and turn back, but after some thought, decided to proceed afterwards. Perhaps he thought, what the hell, I went through fire and water and I'm almost there, and it smells so good. So he got to the grapes after all, but luckily didn't do much of harm. Also, I don't think this Terminator is going to come back. Furthermore, I think I made a mistake. I should have placed the mats outside of the fence, not inside of it, like this. I think this way I would make them to stop before the fence, and chances are they touch it with the nose, not with the back or neck. I will try that next year. What do you guys think about it? And in general, what else would you recommend? Anyways, here are the results. I have 10 gallons of homemade wine, which I would never had if not the fence. Believe me, I know what I'm talking about. Few disappointed, upset and frustrated raccoons were coming to find the grapes, but all they found is just few grapes on the ground. And this guy couldn't believe it and even climbed on the bush. Anyhow, I would appreciate your suggestions, and I still have something to share with you. This is regarding strange creatures that I recorded along with raccoons at night time. I know many of you suggested that these were flying squirrels, but I really doubt it. I would say I still don't know what it is. I will upload another short video soon with some recordings and all the details. And lastly, there is really stranger thing that I recorded. You can see a small fragment of it on the screen. I will upload another short video soon. I have no idea what it is. Don't forget to comment, subscribe, like and share. Thank you for watching and have a great day and night.